Okay, so of course I make my last video about Chris Stapleton's song Either Way, which is going to be the first single from his new album, but then the label releases the song Broken Halos, which is going to be the first song from the album, but not the single that's going to go to radio. I don't really know why, but they're doing something different with him, which makes sense. He's in a league of his own when it comes to country music and the kind of sales that he gets, so maybe they're trying something different. After all, NPR did call him Christ Stapleton when they wrote an article about this song the other day. Maybe that was an Easter mistake. I don't know. But I'm really excited to check out this song, and so let's give it a listen.
Sing my share of
Love his voice.
broken halos, broken wings that used to fly.
Oh, man. He's talking about people that are wounded a little. Broken halos from wings that used to fly.
Angels come down from the heavens just to help us on our way.
That's an Alabama lyric. Angels that show us our way. Angels among us.
Sing my share of
Ooh, there's Morgan.
broken halos, they've all gone wherever they go. Broken halos.
I bet you do see a lot of like broken halos in Nashville. Just people that came in all green and happy and excited and got hurt and kicked to the curb a little bit. I'm sure he's felt like that in his own career before he blew up.
Don't go looking, don't go asking Jesus why. We're not meant to know the answers. They belong to the by and by.
Huh.
They belong to the by and by.
Oh, listen to that voice.
Sing my share of broken halos.
Man, that's hard to do in life, to not ask why. Why do I have pain? Why do I feel bad? But he says they belong to the by and by.
They've all gone broken halos.
I say this about a lot of songs, but this song breathes. It's not overproduced, which makes me so pumped that it's not this. If this album is all this clean, yeah, this just sounds so smooth. Good job, Dave Cobb. I mean, he's like the best producer ever. Wow, love that song. That's awesome. So I'm not surprised. That song's amazing. Chris Stapleton really comes across to me in that song as this soothsayer type, where he's saying you don't need to worry so much about the answers. You feel bad. And that's life. And he's seen it, and he knows that people feel bad and that there are broken halos. I mean, the whole song is very simple. I said this in the song Either Way, where sometimes his songs just say one thing. And this one is, people get hurt, and that's part of life. That's it. But it's delivered beautifully. And it gives you the space to kind of think about that and reflect on it. The production on this is amazing. He sounds great. Dave Cobb gets all of the instrumentation out of the way of his voice. He knows that's the star when it comes to recording Chris Stapleton. And so let that growl and that rasp and that... it's not aggressive in this case. It feels just strong. And he gets all the instruments out of the way and lets that voice shine. I love hearing the little harmonies from Morgan Stapleton, Chris Stapleton's wife, all run through this. And I can't wait to hear her solo album whenever that arrives. And all in all, I love it. I mean, is anyone surprised? I think this is actually a smart song to put out first. It's just palatable. It's not so intense as Either Way. That's a sad song, and I think it makes more of a statement. But maybe for streaming services, a song like this makes a little more sense. There's a little more of a beat to it, and I know on playlists, people just kind of want to have an energy more than they're really listening that intensely to the song. Unless you're me, making a YouTube video, listening intensely to every song. Okay, guys, that's it for this week. Keep leaving me your recommendations. I want to shoot a video that's going to be just kind of a roundup of everything people have recommended to me. Stuff that I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do a big, full video on this random artist. I got to worry about the views a little. But I want to check out these things, and so maybe I can do kind of some sort of weekly thing where I listen to all this different stuff, and if something really intrigues me, well, then I'll check it out more in the future. So I love seeing all these comments. I love the recommendations. You guys have already pointed me to a few really cool things, so keep doing that. All right, guys. Later.